Hello, my name is Chris Palmer, and in today's Black Hat SEO techniques video, now of course when we're talking about Black Hat SEO techniques, what I have to say up front is this is of course for educational purposes only. By no stretch of the imagination am I giving you any ideas to go out and maybe implement any of these tactics, but it is very useful and educational to understand how creative you must be if you're planning on implementing Black Hat SEO. So without any further ado, a couple Black Hat SEO techniques that are still effective today. So let's start out with senator or state official expired or back order domains. Seek out and look for deceased, passed away, old or current senators, perhaps state officials that had websites. You will tend to find out that the chances of getting high authoritative links along with .gov, .edu links is super high. So that's going to be my very first Black Hat SEO technique. Now, these can be utilized and recreated and utilized for their links, or you could set them up as a PBN. But utilizing these types of expired or my favorite backordered domains of this variation tends to be highly profitable and very powerful for any campaign that you're running. Let's move into Black Hat SEO technique number 2, and that's purchasing AdSense, high authoritative AdSense domains. Now, there's a two-piece to this, and I'm not going to deep dive into the tactics involved. I'm just giving you these techniques for educational purposes only. But number 2 is purchasing high authoritative, niche specific AdSense approved accounts. Once we have and have acquired these AdSense accounts that are very high authoritative and already approved, we are then going out to scrape every single page for every keyword variation, and we are then reposting the content to start bringing in traffic. Now, I'm not going to deep dive into how to do this. All right, so number 3 for this Black Hat SEO techniques video is going to be calendars and appointment setter websites. Now, you may even have saw these types of pages out on the web, but setting up pages that are specifically niche related to either realtors, lawyers, doctors, anything that's appointment setting, appointment getting, client receiving, anything that's business related, utilizing tools where there's an embed that they put onto their website for appointments, you would be very surprised on the ease of getting somebody to embed a calendar or a client or a customer acquisition form onto their website. All right, so moving into Black Hat SEO technique number 4, and what I call this is subdomain jacking. Now, I'm not going to get into the types of websites that this can be utilized in, but if you were in the Drive Stack training, I'm sure you saw one version of this. But what I'm getting into is you can utilize a powerful domain's authority by setting up, when they give you a free website or a free domain, if you utilize their name within the URL, you can then siphon and utilize the domain's overall authority. So I want to go ahead and move on into theme and plugin inflation. I'm sure that you have noticed that you'll see out of nowhere a particular theme or a particular plugin that out of the blue it has 10,000 downloads, and you may even download it yourself, but it just seems buggy and it just doesn't work right, or it has 20,000 downloads and there's no reviews. My friend, this is what I call theme and plugin inflation. So theme and plugin inflation, this is when you have a tool, when you have a plugin, a theme that is going to have the numbers inflated, installments inflated. You'll notice that a lot of these tools will not work properly. They inflate the numbers so they rank higher, so they're downloaded by unsuspecting people. If you ever see this type of activity, you know what I'm talking about. So that's number 5. That's going to be theme and plugin inflation. So number 6 for a Black Hat SEO tip, stock image downloaders Also, online photo editors. Now, when you're downloading these types of images, whether you're downloading images, whether you're having photos cleaned up, I would be very, very careful that they're not embedded with anything. Make sure that there's nothing inside of these images. Generally, I've seen these types of images embedded with PHP scripts and all types of malfeasance, right? All types of nonsense. So I just want to go ahead and educate you on this. So this is going to wrap up today's Black Hat SEO techniques video. I hope that these techniques open your eyes to a lot of stuff that's going on and really let you understand how creative you need to be. At times, it might just be better to utilize and use white hat SEO to get your search rankings. Now, my name is Chris Palmer. If you have any questions at all related to black hat SEO, gray hat SEO, white hat SEO, feel free to ask in the comments below, and I always look forward to seeing you in the next Black Hat SEO Techniques video. Have a wonderful day.